Dorian continues to batter the Bahamas and is setting records as it does so. In fact, across the Bahamas, they are continuing to see the hurricane warnings across the Abaco Islands and the Grand Bahama, as Dorian has basically continued to sit across the islands there. Now, the hurricane force winds extending about 70 kilometers from the center at 230 kilometers per hour, so it still is a dangerous Category 4 hurricane. It continues to dump rainfall as well, and they have been seeing the storm surge of up to 18 feet at places, and obviously we'll continue to see those heavy amounts of rainfall. So the flooding will continue, as they will continue to be battered by those hurricane force winds as they go through tonight, and may begin to see Dorian beginning to move slowly towards the west by overnight into Tuesday, and eventually possibly make a turn towards the northwest by a late Tuesday, and then more so towards the northerly track as they go through overnight Tuesday and into Wednesday. But all the while, it will be dangerously close to the Florida coastline, and then further up, they will continue to make a dangerous swerve around the Carolinas and the Georgia coastlines as well as it goes through the latter half of this week. So obviously their areas, they're watching it quite closely. Now, we have been talking about the winds across Dorian over the past few days. Dorian quite right now at 230 kilometers per hour. As you can see, still a Category 4, but still set to bring extreme damage and catastrophic conditions as it goes through the next few hours. First, Dorian has now become the first Category 5 hurricane for the Apicus. It is also the strongest wind so far north, and is tied for the strongest winds at landfall and strongest winds overall for any Atlantic hurricane. Now, for us here in Trinidad and Tobago, we're well away from the effects of Dorian. We will be seeing some moisture coming in off the Atlantic. Just occasional showers are expected for Tobago, a few scattered showers expected during the afternoon. For Trinidad, we'll see a few brief showers first thing in the morning, especially along the northern range. Toco into Port of Spain and Diego Martin. There is a chance as we go through mid-morning into the early afternoon that the daytime heating and that moisture will spark a heavier shower. Also, a thunder shower is possible, and in those showers you could be seeing some street or flash flooding or some gusty winds. Now, temperature-wise, tonight will feel warm, possibly no lower than 25 degrees Celsius, and another warm day tomorrow at 33 across Trinidad, possibly up to 31 in Tobago. Those at slight chop offshore continues at 1.5 meters, short easterly swells of 8 seconds, and at moderate easterly winds of 15 knots. And you've got your high tides at 7 a.m. and at 7 p.m. for boaters. Now, it seems as though on a Wednesday we could be paid a visit by the ITCZ, the Intertropical Convergence Zone, so we could be seeing some longer spells of showers, also some heavier bursts, maybe some thunder showers as well, lingering from Wednesday into Thursday, and then clearing through Friday. Now, Dorian is well away from Hispaniola, but it still brings some instability here for Port-au-Prince. Some showers that could be on the heavier thundery side across the hillsides. Down towards Havana, they may also see those outer bands of Dorian, and heavy shower likely around Havana at 30 degrees Celsius. But the Eastern Caribbean, it's mostly settled, mostly dry, save for those showers around St. Vincent as well as down towards St. George's Guiana. But all the while, we'll be seeing some sunshine further towards the north. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.